going on, y'all? Everyone's. We are back on this beautiful Sunday night. Let me take this thing off, y'all. We are back We are black. We are all that. Look at Sir Neale. Hold on. I can see his ass back here, but y'all can't see this fool in the back doing what he do. Child. I just realized I ain't putting no edge control on my edges, but I don't care. I'm still that bitch. What's going on, y'all? We back. It's Sunday. We here to talk shit like we normally do. What's going on, Liver of Life? Liver of Life said, what's going on? How was everybody's Valentine's Day? I forgot what the bitch was. That show you how mine's been. Anyways, my Kim Folk in the house, Renita, what's going on, girl? You know, I'm still trying to do it. Get my little $100 and change a month. You know what I'm saying? Live of Life. Baby sis say she survived. How was y'all's Valentine's before we get started? How was everybody's Valentine's?
So what did Thomas say to this?
I made it through and my uterus is still empty. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Say her uterus is still. Well, you know
Hallelujah.
Did you know you got 2 weeks? You got to wait. You got to wait. It takes 2 weeks for conception, bitch. You got time.
This dude plotting on me like
you still got days, bitch. Plan B still working. Oh no, it don't. Let me stay out of focus.
You got 72 hours to take that plan B.
You got a day. I mean, really, you got 5 days, but yeah, the 3 days is really want to get that bitch in your system just to make sure you.
Y'all listen, okay?
Do what they gotta do.
As a collective, okay, we gonna pray my prayer, which is my uterus stay empty. Okay, we gonna pray my prayer as a collective.
I'm saying because ain't nobody got time, can't nobody afford it. You can't get it done if you want to anyway.
I ain't got none of them worries. I'm not getting pregnant or knocked up. That's your fault.
I mean, listen. Let me tell you something. Of the 4 of us, if you had a uterus, you would have been knocked up, baby.
You right.
A long time ago.
What?
With this big ass nigga over here, I would have been pregnant.
You would have had like 6 kids by now. So you lucky.
He done had a couple baby daddies.
I would have been an underage parent fucking with this nigga.
Joseph, what's up? Live Life say my V-Day was good, but I would have had to spend more time with my girlfriend, but we were busy. Oh, that's sweet. He got him a girlfriend. And
what was you and Brittany doing?
Trying to put it
what?
What was you and Brittany doing?
Wait.
Liver, what was you and Brittany doing? Because that better be the girlfriend you talking about. Because you know over here we know the business. So wait, let me go look in the chat. Let me see. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm waiting for that response. Britt, come drop out the sky and get him together.
What was we talking about? Shit, she made me lose my whole last train of God. See, that's
Jonathan Point ass Majors.
Oh yeah, he said don't tell his girlfriend. He said that. Oh, I put the girlfriend part in there. I be in that seat too. But no, my Valentine's Day was good. I celebrated my Valentine's Day this weekend. I took myself to San Antonio.
I was about to say because that actual day was some bullshit. I'm just telling you, on site.
You know, but
on site.
I'm drinking water right now. That's why I drank too much. Listen, San Antonio is the Hispanic people in San Antonio. They drink different. Now, see, I'm a friendly person. Everywhere I go, I make friends. I go to a bar and, you know, I'm that girl. But they drink and don't have no limit to it. Like, I'm not that much of a drinker. So, like, does this nigga realize we all up in a grocery store with him? Pick a bitch up some Bounty while you in there, okay? I need some dishwasher liquid, okay? Renita said, I got some punk ass strawberries. You got that? But I'm still drinking right now, drinking my water to recover. Yeah, they bottomless drinks. They don't stop. By my 3rd drink, I was like, look here. I can't even do it. Like, and then I was at a Dominican club on top of that. So for a minute, they thought I was one of them because our skin color is the same. But I was like, oh no, hell no. I can't even do this. I'm finna have to go ahead and get the fuck on up out of here. And then on top of that, let me tell y'all how Priceline got me. Okay. Priceline need to count they fucking days. I went on there and I rented me a hotel. The hotel room from the reviews and all that, it was nice. I'm one of them people. I go and I read the reviews and shit like that. It was a 3.5 star. Wasn't, you know what I'm saying? It was up there. But we need to say, don't tell them I said that. Child. Like I said, you got you some strawberries, bro. That's a blessing. I goes, first of all, it took them forever to get me checked into my hotel room. I was supposed to be there. You know, normal check-in is at 3. I get there by like 5 o'clock. Long story short, I didn't get checked in till about 10. And then I go up in there. Child, as soon as I sit down, I'm sitting down, I'm scrolling on my phone, you know, looking, seeing whereabouts I'm trying to go. Child, when I tell you, I started noticing there was some other company in the room with me, some six-legged friend companies with antennas.
No,
I'm checking out. I want my money back. Y'all got me
What the
all the way
fuck was that? And so
Are
I'm
you
like, you know
serious?
what? Hold on. You know, it's nighttime. Freaks come out at night. I'm thinking maybe it's just one. You know, I ain't that fucking stuck up. You know what I'm saying? But maybe that's just one. So
Bitch, I am. You see one, there's more than one. I'm gone.
I know. And I should have listened to my first thing, but listen to this though. So I'm like, okay, that was just one. Woo-sa. I go to the bathroom, you know, shit, shower, shave, do what I do. As soon as I come out, I wrap up in the towel. I go to the sink, get ready to wash my hand. It's a brown one. I say, whoa.
Bitch, no, I'm not playing with nobody. I'm leaving. I'm running. Sorry.
Hold the fuck up. So I very politely puts my clothes on and I grabs all my shit and I put all my shit back in my car in the trunk. Cause at this point I'm like, I need to go ahead and give me something to drink right now. Cause I'm in somebody else's room. I asked for a single room. I didn't ask for no fucking guests. So they got me in the wrong goddamn room. So I goes, puts my shit back in the goddamn car, goes up to the front. I said, I think y'all got me in the wrong room because there's already guests that are in that room. They got, you know, babies and all of that shit with them. That ain't what I signed up for on Priceline. This supposed to be 3.5 stars. I don't want this. That ain't what I ain't trying to be too stuck up, but this ain't what I signed up the fuck for. Child, so long story short, by the time I get in, it's later anyway. They finally get me checked into another room. The other room is nice. It's going good. I'm sleeping and I'm like, okay. And then she even told me when she switched me over to the room, they're going to give me a late checkout for free. I can check out as late as 2 o'clock. Going to be good. All right, cool. No problem. Child, so I make it in, you know, by the end of the night. I'm feeling good. I go to sleep. I wake up at like 7 in the morning because you know how you feel like, and especially me, I just can't get comfortable if I'm not in my own bed sleeping any goddamn way. Bitch, when I tell you, something told me it was the ancestors. They was like, Mo, wake up. Like, open your eyes right now. Wake the fuck up. Baby, I wake up and just so happened they had to move me from the bed that I was, and you know, the room that I was in now was a double bed instead of the one bed, which is fine. I'm like, okay, well, my nuggets can have their own bed to sleep in. Child, I wake up, I flick on the light, and it's just a sea of little roaches on this little desk counter. Luckily, I had nothing sitting on that counter. I'm like, oh, hell the fuck no. I got up, I packed up my shit. Now, mind you, I'm supposed to be getting a free late checkout at 2 o'clock. It's 7. No, I take that back. It's 6. I said, oh, no, fuck this shit. I'm out. I'm out. Nope. I'm out. I'm not going to do it. It ain't finna fucking happen. Fuck the breakfast. Fuck the continental shit. I'm not even finna fucking do it. I'm finna be the fuck out. So I hurry up and pack up my shit. I'll get on up out and get ready to check out. And so the lady was like, oh, you're checking out early? I say, yeah, because once again, y'all had me in a room that was occupied by other guests. And they were really nice, but at the same time, how the fuck you not know that your establishment got roaches like that? How you didn't know that? And it's a 3.5 stars. Now, see, I ain't never been no Karen like that, but at this point in time, I feel like I need to pull in my inner white woman and go ahead and just let the inner white woman out and go ahead and leave a review on this so somebody else don't get duped and swindled like I did. Luckily, they told me they were going to comp my room. It, the least you could do. Because at first they was just going to give me my deposit back, which you going to have to do that any fucking way because this ain't what the hell I signed up for. But they end up, comping me my room. So I got a free hotel room, but that's the least they could do because I had guests in that room. I didn't sign up for the roaches. And mind you, this is a nice Best Western hotel. Yeah.
Best Western.
Nice Best Western. It wasn't like the old school raggedy ones. This was an actual nice Best Western. I looked at it online.
Well, clearly, your definition of raggedy, their definition of raggedy is two different raggities because roaches, in my mind, equals raggedy unless we up in New York. And last time I checked,
hold on. Whoa. Don't do us here.
You know what? You know what?
I gotta say, I ain't never stayed in no
y'all got
hotel
roaches
in New York
and y'all got rats. So
but I don't had them in the hotel room though.
Number one, don't do us.
In the hotel room.
It's not. Well, first of all, it's facts.
Don't do us.
Hold on, Madonna did a whole interview, and you saw a big ass rat run across in the background when she was doing an interview. So miss me with that. New York got rats and roaches.
Us. Don't do us.
There's between a mouse, Mises, and rats.
Listen, I'm gonna need y'all. I'm gonna need y'all to get up off our back. Mind your business. Y'all got your own issues down there.
Mises and
so
rats.
Leave us be.
It's the grammar for me.
Number one, leave us.
It's
the correct grammar for me.
It's the rats and roaches for me.
Listen, okay? We're not talking about the little cucarachas over there in Texas. Let them be where they at. Leave New York out of this, okay?
We got small ass bugs. We got small roaches in California. Y'all got them big ass.
You know what? The reason why California got small bugs is because y'all got to contend with earthquakes and mudslides and wildfires.
I don't know.
Let us deal with that. Let us deal with that. Don't give us roaches
down here.
Y'all, listen, the bugs down south is big as a bitch. I'm gonna tell you right now. Okay, because I promise you there'll be stuff flying that ain't supposed to fly. I'll be real nervous. I'll be playing with y'all down there. Y'all bugs be ready to take a nigga out.
Well, Speedy Gonzalez, Joseph, them the only rats I fuck with.
At least y'all don't got the big ass beetles that come through your house and big ass beetles be in the trees. We got them in California. We got the June bugs.
We have the June bugs. They normally start around May. Yeah, they normally start around May and they don't end till like around July, September. You know that's because they blind. That's why they fly and they run it because they blind.
Yep.
I didn't know that because my grandma told me that when I was young.
They
but you know
burrow
how old folks tell
in
you
the
shit.
ground.
I'm like, what?
Listen,
no, they burrow themselves in the ground and they don't hatch until you be like, where the fuck does bug come from? But they come up from underneath the trees. So they burrow themselves in the ground, and that's how you get the fucking blind. What is it? Jeetle bugs?
Looks like old dirty ass.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, okay?
I know a couple of dirty
June
bug bitches too.
No, Tracy, I refuse to leave New York out. No,
because we ain't had nothing to do with this story, okay?
But you know what? Y'all still got the two R's: rats and roaches.
Number one, it depends on where you at.
Rats and roaches.
It's not everywhere.
Rats and roaches.
Number one, that's cool. Why don't you go down to the subway and go ahead and box it out with one then?
No,
they're gonna let you know. New Yorkers through and through. Maybe talk about them. Let that be. I don't give a damn who you is. Let me tell you that right now, okay? I'm telling you right now. I promise you. I seen the right one day. I was like, you know what, Buck? You got this. I'm just gonna go. Cause you're good. Clearly, I'm invading your space. How dare I? So disrespectful. I'm gonna let you have that. And I left because people's territory is their territory. You don't bother them. Like, okay, you good, you got that. But again, we weren't talking about us up here. We was talking about y'all down there. Okay? We was talking about Texas. Leave that in Texas. Don't do us.
Nah, Trey, since we talking about rodents, what y'all know about them possums and raccoons out here in California running rampant?
Oh, okay. See now.
We got him in
Y'all
Texas too. Yeah,
Because that's
talking
all
like
something
it's
open the
that'll
something.
fight
I
you.
motherfucking
can look
door.
out
You
the
got a possum on your
nigga.
porch.
I can look out the window and see a possum right now. What
Nigga,
you talking about?
Nah, that's all
I'm
something
not
that'll
dealing
fight
with
you.
that.
You got it. Look, you got it. That's all something that'll fight back. You got
Possums
it.
walk around here like they pay goddamn taxes.
No,
Okay.
the fucking raccoons, they too fucking sedity for me.
And raccoons don't give a damn between the
They don't
it's
give a
Trash
fuck about
pandas.
yeah, they don't give a shit. The possums here don't give a shit. The raccoons say kiss my ass. The pigeons say kiss my grits. They don't give a
Well,
shit. Shit all
that's
over. The birds is disrespectful. All these insects and all this shit is disrespectful here in
Well,
Texas.
no,
God damn it.
my
look.
birds over here are respectful. We got
All
seagulls.
I
Yeah,
know.
not here.
Look. All I
Seagulls?
know is that regardless of where you at, there's a problem every place you go. And we just gonna leave that be and move on to
She
the next
said,
story because I'm
let's
not
just go
letting you
ahead and
do
go on. Cause
us.
listen, Tracy said y'all got her messed up over New York. That's
Hold
what
on,
she
I'm waiting.
know.
I'm waiting.
That's
Hold on.
what she
Y'all
know.
didn't say what Kentucky got. What do we got?
A bunch
Racist.
of bullshit.
You know what?
Like
I don't know. What the
racist.
fuck do y'all got?
Racist.
I'm
Like
scared.
move on. Okay.
a bunch of good old boys, a
No,
good
Mhm.
old
I'm
boy
scared. No,
racists.
no.
A
So
bunch of good
besides
old
y'all
boys.
got racist and rodent, y'all racist and rodent, y'all
Mhm.
tripping.
Yeah, see?
But look, this is what we got for y'all tonight. Couple things we're gonna talk about. Then we're gonna get the hell on up out of here. Child, the girls are fighting. I don't know what the hell is going on with Chris Brown and Kiely, but they've been arguing, and I don't even know what for. So I don't know. Y'all gonna give me the tea on that, really. Tokyo Toni, child. She done
I
got a
got the key on that
hold,
one.
baby. Tokyo Toni done got a hold of that fentanyl. And this bitch done had an episode and was giving y'all a teaser of her OnlyFans with lotion. Bitch, I don't never want to touch a bottle of Jergens lotions again in my life. Ugh. There's this video of this guy attacking this lady in this gym. That was scary. It scared me because I could have been that lady, not even paying attention, just being ditzy and opening up the door for somebody, and then you fighting for your fucking life. Anyway, Lil Duval, that nigga nasty. If y'all ain't seen him tweets that he put about his daughter, we gonna talk about that. Cause
I have
that
not
was,
seen that.
oh girl, that
I've
was
been saying it forever. He's a creep.
disgusting. He's a creep. Child CPS needs to step in. There's an experimental male birth control. Listen, I got questions about that. Should that be something like people who are sex offenders? Is this something that should be mandatory for them to have? We'll talk about that when we get to it. And then finally, y'all, listen, this church lady ends up stealing $574,000 from the Lord and gets sentenced to prison 2 years, but the Chrisley doing 7 years and 12 years. Anyways, though, y'all, that's what we got. We're going to get into that, and we're going to get the hell on up out of here. But the first thing that I did want to get into, who is that? Hey, Darnell, what's going on? Welcome to the chat. Now, them folks up in Boston are racist as hell. They make South look like Saints. Child. Racism is everywhere, and it's real that you go. It's here, too. Don't get twisted. It's here, too. First thing I wanted to get into, Tracy, if you know the tea on this, let me know. What's going on with Chris Brown and Kiely? And why are they fighting? As far as I know, it started off with something about this new video that Chris has with Chloe. And then Kiely got in her feelings about us, I guess, still being behind and praising a man who's been convicted of domestic. But I don't know, child, what's going on with them? But they fighting, and it's interesting to me.
So
And of course, Kiely started it because what nobody talking about her.
listen,
And I do know that she went and opened up her big promises, and put herself in the middle of something that didn't have nothing to do with her. She didn't even have no reason to. I feel like the only reason why she said something is because she wanted to be relevant anyway, to be honest.
so I will say this. She is a Twitter troll. For sure. For sure. Now, everybody was making disparaging comments because Chloe has a song coming out with Chris Brown on the 24th. Which again is always real suspect to me because Chris has worked with many other male artists and nobody seems to have a problem. You know,
Nope.
it's all been good. But
Yep.
when he works with a female, there's that,
That's when
oh,
other
you're
women want to
supporting
get mad.
somebody
Yeah.
who
Hmm.
was who beats women. So, she made her comment, and she made a couple of posts about it, basically talking about how it, like, Chloe was basically looking for a moment, because how could you, set a record with him, let him do it on his own, blah blah blah. It's just marketing. Oh, was kind of her thing. Now, what I don't think she was expecting was for Chris to have time, because
Baby,
Christina had time,
he
baby.
was ready.
Christina was like, "Oh, I got time today," and literally kind of went through and was like, "Y'all are mad at me about something that happened almost 2 decades ago at this point, but you are interested in watching Krishan and Blueface fight each other. He
Yeah.
beats her, she beats him all the time." And he brought out a post of her saying how she wanted to go and watch Krishan and Blueface, to see what was going on, because everybody was always posting about it. Oh, because she wanted some, ratchet reality TV. So his point was valid in saying, well, you support them, so why am I a problem now? And then he proceeded to go through and list all the white people who had the same sort of issue, who nobody has any smoke for. But he was like, so why is the smoke on me? When are y'all going to let it go? Now, for all intents and purposes, can I understand his statement and his thought process? Of course you can. Well, she decided that she wanted to keep going, because Chris also had a picture of him and Cassie, because he sampled one of her songs. So she is in his upcoming video. But Kiely didn't realize that. So she was like, oh, he's doing a song with another woman because, he just wants to look good. And Chris again was like, oh, I got time. So how did your people feel about you getting a train?
Matt,
And
can
when
I
he
chime in right
posted
now?
the choo choo with the little train emojis, I
Yeah.
was dead. I was like, not this. And so now she's like, oh well, my grandma was happy. She didn't have a problem. She was super proud. And
Shit.
how
Yes, that's
about,
a lie.
how people are now trolling her, going under posts of like her children and everything else, trolling her, and how she needs to now take this stuff down because she's being trolled. And I was like, but you had no problem continuously trolling this man. So
Hmm.
now that you're getting the same level of thing, now you are like, let me shut this down. It's too much. It to me just feels like it seems to be that she wants something to do, because when she was like, oh yeah, look it, I'm not even the most popular member of 3LW and
Yeah,
I'm
right.
trending, like it very much so gives problems. And then she wanted to make a post about him not letting black women in the club and all of that, and I was like, but girl, you got your own colorism issues. You are not the person, like,
Okay, I seen that too, and I was like, "Girl, you the last one to say anything about colorism when
so
you and your homegirl Adrian had a whole issue with Naturi. So
yeah,
let's not even go
so
there."
there's those things. But if
Wait.
you go
One more.
back and you look at her post, she's a troll. She does it a lot.
Hmm.
It was just Chris had time, and I don't think she was expecting that.
No, what was you
Okay.
finna say, Sir Neil?
I was going to say, allegedly here in California, LA, allegedly, I'm gonna say this before, that she was a get around girl.
Oh, that ain't
Yeah,
no alleged. That's for real.
She said
yeah,
it.
She
She said
said
it
it
herself.
herself. Yeah, 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 yeah. She said it.
wait. She the people that she's talking up to and down to, she been in bed with.
Hmm.
Allegedly. Okay? So their confrontation, Brown and hers, was an intimate one-time situation. So that's where she's coming from, and that's where he's like, I know you, heifer, and I'm gonna say, I will spill all your tea, heifer, and that's what he's saying. And again, with if y'all realize when Raz B and Ray J got into that little situation, it was staged, and they've staged a lot of things as in dating people for notoriety and so on and so forth. So it's all full circle at this point. And I'm gonna end it with allegedly.
That's just nasty. First of all, what happened to doing dirt and shutting the hell up, keeping your
Not saying
shit to
shit.
yourself?
And wait, another thing is Notori is the only one that wasn't rolling in the barrel with these hoes. She was the one that walked away. She was like, I'm not doing it. And the colorism and things of that nature, and how they bullied her, and remember throwing the plate at her. Remember
the mashed
y'all
potatoes, the
remember that?
KFC. Heck yeah.
So I have a
And
question.
walked away.
So I have a question. Did you realize that Chris was a colorist first, or Chris was an abuser first? Which one did you realize first?
Abuser.
Abuser.
Colorist.
No, you would not have known he was a colorist from all of his first music videos.
Because he had like dark skinned girls and stuff like that in some of his earlier videos. I knew he was abusive before I knew he was colorist.
Yeah.
So here's my question. I don't understand why women are upset about him like not picking them and being a color, or not wanting to get with it. I was like, why would you want to get with a man who you are screaming is,
exactly, you're not his
like,
type anyway. So why that? Now that, Tracy, I totally and completely agree with you with on there. For the girls that just came out not too long, what was this? Just the other day. I can see if I can find that video. The girls are upset saying that look, Brittany said, I said what I said. Brittany said, I'm finna break the mold, baby. He gonna want all of this chocolate. Okay. Well, girl, let us know if you break that down, child. But the girl was saying that, they were at a club in UK, and that, he didn't want any dark-skinned girls in the club, and then the girl is coming back saying that it wasn't him, it was the security. Regardless of that, that's not something that we've not heard from Chris Brown before. Like, just like hell with Trey Songz has been accused so many times. If you hear that so many times, hell, the shit gotta be true. The same thing we've heard about Chris Brown so many times. When you hear it, it's gotta be true. Like, so why would you then go to the party and then get upset because, they said no dark-skinned girls is in it? First of all, you've heard that before. You know that's not what he into. So what is you mad about?
I'm going to say this right now. I'm not defending him for his abusive behavior. Pardon me. But we know there's production teams, there's everybody that bring in the girls and stuff like that. So how they wanted him to reflect, that's when they brought them in. But we also have to put into the fact that he does have a fascination for women of a fairer skin. So if they could be mixed, mulatto, whatever, Latino, go on and so forth, we know he likes that. You know what I'm saying? But when he was doing his videos and stuff, he had no control of the people in the background. He had no control of that. And I think he was trying to deflect. He was trying to deflect off of his, how should I say this to be appropriate? His flavor, what he likes, and it came off wrong. And he was a bastard for that. I'm not going to delete that. I'm not going to, deny that. But he has a team behind him and people that conduct stuff, so they want different flavors, you know what I'm saying, up in the situation. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I don't get mad at people and their preferences, because I got preferences too, and I wouldn't want nobody to try and have a problem with me because I got preferences of my own. As long as he is not career-wise, putting down a black woman just to pick a light skin. I don't care who he sleep with, who he in bed with. I mean, that don't make me no difference. If he don't want to date me, fine. As long as if I'm the best dancer for the video, you don't let my dark skin get in the way of business. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not purposely going out to try and date somebody who I've known has done domestic violence. Like, I'm not trying to date that person. So it confuses me why people are like, I'm mad because he wouldn't pick me or he wouldn't let me in. So what? You could be victim number 3, 4, 5, 6, not like I don't understand. What thought process is that?
Wait,
That's
come
just
on,
stupid.
Trace. Come on, Trace. You know that Chris Brown is one of the men that he thinks that every woman wants him because his name is Chris Brown. Don't nobody want your dirty ass, boy. The fuck you talking about? But he's has that expectation of women wanting to fall over him and be with him. And bro, you're not even that cute, homie. You're not even that handsome. You're not even that fun.
No, Chris Brown was cute when he first came out in 06.
First when he came out in 06, but not no more as a grown ass.
No more. I'm getting a little tired of people broken promises.
Promises.
Promises. And another thing, bring that back up. Remember, they all went on tour together. Promises. 3LW, Chris Brown, Ray J,
I was not aware that it was B2K that ran a train because I thought it had to do with Loon and what was that other whiny singing guy from Bad Boys? I wanna know if you're playing me. That guy.
Child, she look a mess.
Look, at this point, shoot, she said she was in her whole phase, so it might have been them too.
I thought it was Bobby Valentino because I recall going on tour together. I thought it was Bobby.
Brittany said y'all got her messed up. Her man is fine.
Brittany, I think you're young. I don't remember how old you are, Miss, but no, Chris Breezy was cute in 06 when he first came out. And then he decided to look like a crackhead and he just never fully left his crackhead phase.
Oh, Kiely, one of these days, I just want her to just learn to just shut the hell up.
She gonna get a good career like her 2 ex-bandmates?
Even if she does, she's gonna end up messing it up because she gonna talk too damn much.
I was about to say, Adriana she's on a talk show. What's the other one doing now that she done got killed off from Power?
No, Notori is still an accomplished actress. She is an accomplished actress.
And she has what? Because she's pregnant right now, but she just said she did the pilot for 2 other things.
So Tasha got killed off of Power finally?
Yeah. Well, no, kind of. She didn't get killed off. She got stuck in a witness protection thing, so she got off right now.
You can't say much about Power because these niggas come back to life in Power. So let's be easy.
That is true. I'm still waiting on Ghost to come back because Ghost gonna end up
coming back.
They know some of these niggas be coming back. They be like,
Ghost gonna end up coming back doing something right. Even if he's coming back and he could be coming back and haunting Tyreek some kind of way. Not like coming back as it on the show. Now he gonna come back.
Then that means Tyreek would have need to kill somebody else close to him. Isn't Tommy still alive?
Yep, Tommy's still alive.
All right, then let Tyreek kill Tommy. Then
I don't know, child, but that's that. We'll see.
Can I?
Oh, go ahead.
Go
ahead.
To BMF, how the mother is how she betrayed in BMF. She's like, Lala's looking like a whole pedophile, and she didn't do none of that.
I need to get caught up with that because, baby, everybody talking about how Lala get dick down in pretty much every show she owned. I need to see. I only watched the first season of BMF.
Let Lala get dick down. She's not married.
I'm proud of her. You go, Lala.
No more.
You better go, Lala.
I remember her being on MTV2 doing little street interviews. Now look at her.
Yeah, when she was shaped like a box. I remember that too.
Straight up like a fucking box.
And she went and got that BBL and then went got a super BBL child and got a BBL on the BBL.
And then went ahead into some acting classes too. Probably the same place where her cousin got his acting classes.
How you get a double BBL? Is that BBBBL? BBBL? What's
She
the
got
acronym
that.
for that?
She had that old money BBL. Then she went and got that new money BBL. That's what it is. An
After her divorce,
upgrade.
remember who she divorced from. Remember who she divorced from.
Mm-hmm. Child, speaking of somebody who needs to do a goddamn upgrade, child, Tokyo, goddamn Toni. Did y'all?
Right.
I don't want to play the video because it's nasty. Oh,
Send me the
Mizzle
video
is.
because I ain't seen it.
Oh, child, I will put it in the inbox right now. Mizzle is celebrating his birthday. Y'all know Mizzle's birthday was on a Valentine's Day. And his family's throwing a birthday party for him tonight. So yes, he is not on the panel tonight. Y'all send some love to Mizzle.
Happy birthday, brother.
Happy birthday, Mizzle.
Oh, I think we should send him Tokyo Toni OnlyFans. Like a gift.
I ain't paying for that shit.
I don't think he gonna log in to look at it. Yeah, see.
Do y'all want to see this video? I mean, let me know. I'll play because it is just low.
It's a no. It's a no.
It's
a no.
disgusting. It's this. How about this? I will copy it. Let me copy it, and I will put it in the chat if you'd like to see it on your own time. Please go ahead and do so. But she giving y'all a sneak peek into her OnlyFans, letting y'all know y'all bitches need to hold on to y'all man, because if she get a hold of him, like she did that lotion bottle, that's what she gonna do. What y'all thinking? Tokyo Toni take y'all man? Because she damn sure couldn't take one of mine.
No. Like, even if I were to go ape shit, stab my husband, kick him in the balls, kick his ass out, no, she could still never.
What kind of blunt wraps is she smoking for her lips to be black on the inside like that? Are them backwoods? Or back of the backwoods?
Backwoods do not do that. I think she is smoking crack.
And am I the only person that thinks that she's in competition with her own daughter?
Hell yeah, she's
in competition with her own daughter. And that's why she's
absolutely jealous of her own daughter. You know why? Because it's like the thrill is gone with her. She used to be the young hoe that had all the men and had the body banging and all this, that, and the other. And she still is stuck in the mentality that I still got this badass banging body and I can still do all this, that, and the other because I got this banging body. Sweetheart, when you 50 something, no ma'am. No ma'am. Not saying that you can't be sexy, because yes, you can definitely be sexy, but when you raunchy and you nasty with it, and then when you're competing with your own daughter, you look a fool. You look a goddamn fool.
It's kind of gross.
It's gross, yes.
She can stay in her beautiful body and shit or whatever, but every time she come on, she's competing with her daughter, and it's weird. It's not appropriate.
Oh God, that just made my flesh crawl. That is so disgusting. Talk about OnlyFans. Did y'all hear about your little sister from Bernie Mac show is gonna do an OnlyFans show? Now, good for her. The little sister from Bernie Mac is doing OnlyFans. Good for her. Shit.
I'm not seeing the lotion. Where's the lotion at? My inbox is dry.
I just put it. I put it in the group. I mean, not a group chat thing, but I just put it in the chat. I'll send it to you when we done on here, child.
Oh wait, hold on. There you go.
That old nasty ass goddamn Tokyo Toni. It's just gross. Okay, it's gross. Y'all have any other thoughts before we move on from this nasty?
I can't give you my thoughts because I ain't seen it yet.
That's why you need to pay attention to the chat when I send the stuff out.
It's not in this chat. I'm looking, and I don't. Okay, wait, hold up. No,
nah, Jack, don't press play. It's gross.
I don't see nothing. I see Roland Ray. I see this little Duval thing.
How about you look in the chat of the YouTube in the YouTube chat right now?
The YouTube chat.
I just put it.
I didn't check the YouTube chat. I'm checking the Instagram chat. All right, you know what? When
Tracy, what's your thoughts? You have any thoughts, Tracy, before we move on?
This is why hoes need an exit plan. This is why.
So I'm gonna need you to send the link in the actual group chat because it's telling me this page is not available.
You have to follow the page. It's not open. It's not an open
Basically,
thing.
hoes need a retirement plan from being
absolutely.
What page am I supposed to mother flip and follow?
the uncut too. I just put it back. I put it back in the group chat. But if you don't follow the page, you're not gonna be able to see it.
God damn
So
you.
go to the group chat. Like, there's nothing I can do about that. That honey, you gotta follow the thing.
Okay, you know what? Put whatever you need to put in like the actual group chat, and then
It is.
there you go. It says post unavailable.
Correct, because you have to follow the page.
What the fuck is the page name again?
Girl,
We gonna get this together.
You know what? Let me
All right,
screen
so the
record
next
it and
story
send
we
it to
finna
you.
get ready to move on to.
Tell me the name real quick.
Guy that attacked this girl in the gym, child. Let me bring up this story real quick while she getting her shit together over there.
Right? No, just tell me the name of the page I need to follow.
All right, y'all. There's a story about this woman. This shit was crazy right here. This woman was in the gym working out, and this man came out of nowhere and just attacked her. And again, like I said, it made me a little nervous because that could have been me at any time up in the Planet Fitness or somewhere getting my workout on, not paying no attention. But this was scary, child. Thank God for her. She was smart enough and she was quick enough on her feet to fight and get this nigga off. This shit is crazy. Y'all look at this.
Whenever he was at the door, I buzzed him in and he came inside. My thought process was it was just another dude
she just
coming
walked
to
away
work
like
out.
it ain't nothing.
So I didn't think of anything out of that. As soon as he was approaching me, I just walked up to him.
so
said,
calm.
Bro, what the F are you doing? Get away from me. Stop trying to touch me. And he started chasing me around the bench, and we ended up on the other side of the gym.
I'm grateful that she came forward. I know that her story is going to be an inspiration to other women.
That shit is crazy. This nigga eventually he gives up and just tries to get away, like walk off like it ain't nothing. After you just tried to attack me in the fucking gym.
I always kept in my mind when I was fighting him. As long as you don't give up, you fight back, you show him that you are strong, that you are one, that you're able to fight back and survive this and get out of the situation. I believe it's possible.
That shit was great. Now, in that instance, I think she has every right to pick up a dumbbell and beat his ass.
And she should. And I'm not taking away from her. She survived that situation. And that's why I tell my husband I don't like to go to the gym, is because niggas be in the gym eye gazing when you're in a locker room. You know what that means? They be like penis checking and stuff, and I'd be like, I'm not going back to the gym because that man was sitting too close to me. You know, so the sexual harassment in a gym is it's across the board. You know, but I'm glad that she protected herself. And did y'all see that crippler that cross she gave that nigga?
She Euro stepped on his ass.
Yeah, y'all see that? And that's why I was like, I was proud that she protected herself, you know. And sometimes when you're in the gym in the early mornings, you know, late at night, you are by yourself. And that man took opportunity to try to abuse her. But I'm so glad that she turn that music down.
Okay, she's trying to do it for hours and hours. Okay, I ain't even mad at him. But why is she alone? Because she in the gym. I've gone to the gym at night
if you have
by myself too.
You can get in that motherfucker at 6 o'clock in the morning. You can get in that bitch at 10 o'clock at night. And if you're allowed to go to the gym, you're allowed to go to the gym. What about your work shift? When you get off, early morning, late nights, and no one needs to be how should I say this? No one needs to be nobody needs to have a predator up on their tail, period. That nigga was lurking. That's what he was doing. And I'm glad she defended herself, and that's it.
Tracy, would you have pulled out the steel, popped the hot one in his ass real quick?
Well, I'm gonna go with the first option. Number one, I would have never opened the door. But outside of that, number two, and probably just as importantly, oh yeah, he would have had to catch one. He just would have had to. I'm sorry. It's either me or you, so it got to be you because it can't be me. So
it can't be me, exactly.
So I would send you on to meet your maker, but
No, just like
I wouldn't have opened the door to start with. But that
he's lucky.
Maybe I'm just rude because I was like,
pick up dumbbell.
But how I wouldn't have just opened the door and walked away so complicit like that. First of all, the nigga he don't even look like he's there to work out. He got on a hockey jersey and some shorts. He don't even look like he's there to work out. He ain't got no phone. He ain't got no headphones, no bottle of water, no towel, and none of that. That would have been the first thing that immediately would have been like, what did you here to do? You ain't got nothing, none of the essentials to work out in the first place. And then how paranoid I am, as soon as I let him in, I'd have just kind of been standing there for a minute watching and seeing where the hell he going, what the hell he doing. Just because I don't trust niggas as it is.
Again, I wouldn't open the door.
I wouldn't have opened up the door either.
Like he'd been standing out there looking stupid.
I remember a while ago, I was a member at Snap Fitness, and it was open 24 hours, and you had this little key fob that you had to use to get in the gym. All right? If you didn't have the key fob, can't nobody get you in, period. I remember I was working out at like 3 a.m. one day. Somebody was trying to get in the gym, and they're like, hey, can you let me in? Can you let me in? I'm like, yo, use your little thingy. And they're like, I ain't got it with me. I'm like, then I guess you ain't working out.
Shit, not tonight, bucko.
And that Tokyo Toni video, I'm disgusted. I saw it. That was what that music was. And now I can talk about it. And I don't want to talk about it because I'm traumatized. That's it.
You know what? I'm very grateful that my grandfather taught me how to defend myself, because I would have picked up the barbell and knocked that nigga the fuck out.
Like them 50-pound weight bar things just hanging around. Hold on, first of all, he's a dummy on his part because you going to attack somebody in a room full of weapons?
All I need is the 5.
That's what I'm saying.
The 10 or the 15, I would have knocked that nigga out clean.
I'd have picked up pick up a 25 with ease. I'd have picked up that 25.
I'd pick up a 30-pound weight like it ain't nothing and throw it like a fucking frisbee. Come on now. He didn't think that all the way through. He wasn't thinking that too clearly. He got off light, all things considering.
No, that was another assumption. I think that the person that attacked her may have been on drugs. This is an assumption because the audacity.
He walking like he got that itch.
I think that.
And he ain't got no weapon, nigga. What was you about to do?
Look,
that would have really pissed. That would have pissed me off more than anything. First of all, you interrupt me in the middle of my workout because I had to come and open a fucking door for you because I was probably already on my second wind or probably just getting started. And then I see she was getting ready to do hip thrust. Hip thrust is a good ass goddamn exercise, and you come and interrupt me in the middle of some fucking hip thrust. That's number 1 and 2. Then you come in here, you ain't got no weapon, you ain't got nothing in your hand. Your only thing was you was just finna attack me and do what? What you thought you was finna get it? You thought you finna get you some? Oh,
after you get done with them squats, them hip thrusts, you can kick a nigga back to the balcony.
Well, it just depends, because if you're doing them hard now, because your legs is gonna be like spaghetti, they're gonna be real down weak. But my whole thing is,
but no, first of all,
my whole thing is like, bro, what was the plan? You didn't even have a water gun with Kool-Aid in it. Like, what was your plan?
His plan was
drugs. He was on drugs.
No, his thinking was, she's tired from working out. She won't give me that big of a fight. She got wet noodle legs, wet noodle arms type of deal. Like, no, that's exactly what he thought. He thought he found an easy target.
I'd have broke him down, Joseph.
Like, honestly, I'm kind of mad at the woman because that's a missed opportunity to break some bones.
No, I'm glad how she rolled him up and she like she cropper UFC that nigga and was like, yeah,
Yeah,
I'm glad.
yeah, she nigga, you want to rumble with the bee, huh?
Like she couldn't
I
take
was
the
so
weight
shocked.
after he was on the ground and just like bash his head in again.
Hell yeah.
Wasted opportunities. I'm not mad. I mean, yeah, I kind of am because, you know, wasted opportunities. That's all I'm saying. Like, if you just wanted to break somebody's bone and not get away with it, bam, you had perfect opportunity right there. That's all I'm saying. Inflict a little bit of extra pain when you can.
What I will say is, for anybody working out by themselves, just take heed that there are some special individuals in this world that will try you. So always be on your P's and Q's. Always be ready to fight. And if worse comes to worse, always keep you like a good 5 or 10 pound dumbbell close by, just in case you need
Just
to
in
knock
motherfucking
somebody to the
case.
moon. Just in
And you
case.
know, another thing else, ladies, to worry about is trafficking. I told y'all about the time I almost maybe probably could have been possibly kidnapped that one time at the gym. I know I wasn't fucking crazy, but the whole way the thing was set up and then the way it ended, I knew they was finished trying to get me. But I was ready for that ass. I was goddamn ready. Anyways, y'all, move right along. Next thing I wanted to get into is Lil Duval. This nigga is nasty.
Okay, I
put
saw
out
some
some
tweets.
He put out some tweets back in 2012 that are just now coming up. I'm going to read these tweets to y'all. And because now, and that's another thing, y'all remember that whatever you put out there on the internet, especially if you make it, that shit gonna come back. So get to deleting your shit now, like I did. Anyways, so this is a couple of tweets that he put out talking about his daughter now. His daughter. I don't know how old his daughter is now, but this is back in 2012. This is one of, so most of y'all saying y'all started thinking about sex at 11 or 12. Okay, cool. My daughter is moving in with me at 10. That's, you know, okay, I whatever. Where is it? Be real, fellas. If you fuck the girl and you see her daughter, then you see her grow up. Would you mess with her daughter when she grew up? That's nasty for that to even come in your mouth and say something like that. Hey, Justin. Now, this is Justin Bieber possessed fan. This is a hashtag. Hey, Justin, could you please R-word me and my daughter, then hit me with a bat if I get out of line? I don't know what that even means. This one is the one right here that I thought was just freaking disgusting. Whenever my daughter period starts, that's when I'm going to be the first dude to dog her out.
Yeah, I saw that and I need a definition of dog her out.
Disgusting. Now, whether he's talking about dog her out in the sexual sense, dog her out meaning talking about her, dog her out meaning clowning her, whatever it is, first of all, for you to even form those words to say dog her out, that's weird to me. That's weird to me. What man says it about his daughter to dog her out? That's gross. That's gross. But yeah, what are y'all thoughts?
It's completely gross how he approaches her, and we have to understand that he's had these he's approached women, he's judged women on different platforms, rich, poor, and so on and so forth. But that's what I want to talk about. Okay, I'm gonna say it, not allegedly. I think that nigga dirty.
Hell yeah. For you to even say something like that, I wouldn't. For you to even say something like that, you know the type of vibes he give me. He gave me the type of vibes when I was in high school. The niggas that graduated like 2-3 years earlier than us, and I'm a freshman, and them niggas graduated 2-3 years ago. Is coming and trying to talk to us freshmen. That's the vibes it's given. Like, nigga, you in your middle 20s trying to holler at 15, 16-year-old girls. That's what it's given. That is nasty.
Again, where did Lil Duval come from? Because I honestly, it seems like 2010, I was in my car driving, I don't fucking remember, but I was listening to the All Out show on Shade 45 and Lil Duval was there. And it just seemed like he was on the radio for like 2-3 weeks. and then boom, he got a fucking album out. Then he's doing stand up. So where the fuck did he come from?
What one moment again to she's
like I know I smoke and I know I drink, but a bitch did not smoke and drink motherfucking 12 years, 13 years away to where I've been living under a goddamn rock and I don't know where this man came from because that is disgusting.
And you know the crazy part about it is one of my Twitter friends, his response to Gorilla, and he was saying that he doesn't want a woman to sound like a man. She should sound like this and you know. And then I was like, "Are you approaching her like that, sir?
I have
Are
a
you really
question.
talking like that?" And he was like really dogging her, and he got a lot of clap back after that. Y'all can look it up on Twitter.
I have a question. Where the hell is the daughter's mama at? Where is she at?
Where the fuck
Why
is
did she not put her foot knee deep in his behind after the first comment? Because let me tell you what would never happen. Let me tell you what would never happen. Let my kid's father say anything crazy about my kid on the internet. The way the next post would be, oh my gosh, he's in the hospital. Y'all pray for him. Would be the next post that went up on his page.
Sick and shut-in list.
Absolutely.
I don't even
like, oh my gosh,
I don't even know.
he might be going to meet Jesus. Like, y'all be careful.
No,
Watch
I don't think
out.
he's going to meet Jesus. He's going to hell. He ain't going to meet Jesus.
Listen, this will be the following post. The following post will be from a family member like, "Ooh, pray for him. He on life support." Like, those would be the following post.
He's in life support after a tragic accident.
About my kid especially with the type of posts these are. Where is the mom? Like, she couldn't have been me because again, Duval wouldn't have had to worry about falling off that little ATV bike because I'd have ran him over with my car and then pulled in reverse and put him out his misery. Because ain't no way. You want to talk crazy about something? Wait, what? Oh, okay. But I will say this. He showed up from like Vine and Insta. Like, he's one of those people who was like social media things, and then all of a sudden they gave these people platforms. I'm sorry. I'm really starting to question what is considered talent and entertaining and why we give certain people the amount of attention that we do, because something can't be right, because there's just too many of them now that are kind of doing this same shtick, and then their past is coming to bite them. So I just need to know, because I was never a Duval fan. I need to know where the mama at, because that's my only question. Like, how did she
Tracy,
not bust a cap in him?
No, I would say this. I'm gonna say this right now. With my artistry, as y'all know me as Sir Neale Hurston, bitch. Sir Neale Hurston. I handle my business, you know what I'm saying? That's why I backed off. My last album came out 4.5 years ago. It's because they try to put you in these situations when they want you to be with like minds. And I'll be like, I'm not talking to that person. I'm not dealing with that person. And they try to put you in those situations. They do things for popularity to be popular. And it's awkward. It's not healthy. If you're not going to do that in your real life, why would you do it for your music career? And I'm not that bitch. I'm not doing it. And if I'm just not doing it. That's it. Y'all should see the dastardly things they do to be popular, to drop one song, be with this person and so on and so forth. I'm not doing it.
I don't think the promises of fame and fortune and riches would compel a father to put out those disgusting things over the internet, which he knows is going to be there for forever. I think he did that out of his own free will because that's what he actually thinks and feels. He wants to fuck his daughter. He wants, as soon as she has her period, he wants to be the one to pop her cherry before some quote unquote man in his mind does it. Because in his mind, can't nobody love his daughter like daddy.
And mind y'all, Lil Duval, that nigga little for a reason. That nigga he's shorter than all y'all. So let's remember that. And y'all some
which
short
is why I question, where is the mama?
Where
And
is
why
the
is
mama?
he still
With the
Because
gun
honestly,
at. Okay,
after the
where
first
the
tweet,
mama
I
with
would
the
have been on the phone
gun?
with my ma'am, Miss Lawyer. I got the screenshot right here. We need to go for full custody, and I'm gonna need to up this child support.
Miss
I
Lawyer,
know we wasn't
ma'am.
married, but a bitch need alimony. Period.
lies? Y'all be writing me from Sing Sing. Y'all be like, wow.
Because
I'd be like, I did
y'all be right me from
like I did it. Like, okay, and yep, I did it. Like,
yeah, we would have.
No, hold on. I wouldn't even do that because I still have a whole child to raise, and children are expensive.
They are, and they get on my nerves.
Those tweets are a blank check to me.
Speaking of which, something that can help, this nigga need this so he don't procreate no more kids on the earth. An experimental male birth control has been proven to effectively prevent pregnancy. I don't, when I heard about this, listen, when I first heard about this, I'm like, I feel like, first of all, this is something that should be experimented on men who should not have any more children, like the Nick Cannons of the world, like the Lil Boosies of the world, that should not have procreate no more doggone kids. And then two, I was thinking this would be good if this is effective to make this something mandatory to like register sex offenders or, rapist or whatnot. Like this should be something that's mandatory, especially if it's like a device or something that could be put in a nutsack. I feel like it's something that should be mandatory.
No, I don't. No. Let's let it roll. Because these white men in Congress got so much shit to say about us women and our uterus and what we take for birth control. If we should take birth control in the first fucking place, I want to see how quick they're gonna turn into, oh, it's about the baby, it's about the fetus, to my body, my choice. I want to see how fucking quick that's gonna go. So no, don't let it be mandatory. Don't let it be not a damn thing. Let it go as is.
Let it go as is. And this one thing I would say, every woman on this panel right now, I don't speak on women's bodies because I don't have a womb. I cannot bear a child. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, we know, because you'd have had like 6 or 7 by now.
Right.
But I cannot physically speak on the pain of and the endurance of you having a child. I cannot.
Live of Life said, why sex offenders? So they can't procreate nothing that's like them. So their seed will never roam this earth.
No, again, I want to see, because even with that, that would still go back to my body, my choice.
You know what? I think it could be even much simpler, because at this point, I feel like they should just do away with women's birth control. Let the men, do it, and then your child support starts.
Tracy,
your child support starts at the moment of conception.
Tracy, no, because again, it's the men that want the women to have the babies in the first fucking place. So the second we even think about inconveniencing them, as far as putting the burden on them to fucking not make babies,
and
they
how
again,
responsible
will
do you
be
think
so
a man
quick.
will take his birth control? How long do you think he will take his birth control?
Not again, my body, my choice. I am waiting. The clock started a week ago.
Listen, the child support starts at conception immediately, because you chose to not have birth control. You're choosing to have a baby. That is your choice. You know what the consequences are. You know what will happen. You have the option to not. So now it's not the onus is not no longer on the woman just to say, "Oh well, I took my birth control and I'm responsible for it." No, no, no. The responsibility falls on you. If you don't want to have children, then you take the pill. Like then you do what you need to do. Like if the thought process is truly you don't want to have kids and some woman is trying to trap you and force you into having kids and everything else, then take the pill. Do what you need to do if you don't want to have kids.
My
Like
body, my choice.
at some point the responsibility needs to fall on you. The problem right now is there's no responsibility on a man at all because
But again, Tracy,
it
that would
falls to
still
us.
have to involve reconstructing the whole patriarchy. Again, we women have lost our rights that shouldn't even have been a fight to begin with because of what penises have to say. So even if we do put the entire burden on the man to take the birth control pill and the woman ends up getting pregnant, or I shouldn't even say
Are
woman,
they
the
still going to
person
be
ends up getting
responsible?
pregnant anyway, they could still be like, oh, well, were they on the pill too?
Listen, well, as much as you want to talk trash about my state protected me, so I'm good.
I
In
know,
my
right?
state,
Fucking
your
red
little,
states.
your state, on the other hand, continue to do what y'all do. But
No,
either
but
way,
in actuality, if the how they get away with it is because men can walk away from fa- giving, having a baby, and they could just walk away
Well,
and
not
any.
no more. Not no more. This experimental birth control for men. Again, Tracy's idea is, I love it. Somebody end up pregnant, child support start the second minute of conception.
oh,
I
absolutely.
I am for that, but it'll still go back to the men. Once it inconveniences them, that's when they'll say, my body, my choice. I didn't want to take the birth control pill. She or that person said they were on the pill. I choose not to. So why am I still why should I be forced to be financially saddled with this burden? It's my body. I choose whether. Oh, we women have used that very same argument. It has not worked very well for us.
Liver of life. To answer your question, you said you think their children will have their spirit. No, I feel like it should just be a punishment. Especially if you're out there raping little children, I don't feel like you should have
I
the
don't
right to
think
be able
it's
to have
fair
children.
for
Well,
the person to.
hold on. Let me finish what I was saying. I feel like you should not have the luxury of having a child, especially if you were somebody that were out there violating little children. No, I feel like that should be a part of your punishment. You can't have kids. No, because you weren't responsible enough to take care of the ones that were in your presence when you had them around you. So no, I feel like that should be a punishment. You cannot have children because you do not know how to conduct yourselves around children. I don't care if this is when you were a teenager and you would mess around with if you knowingly were an adult and you knowingly physically abused a child, no, you should not be allowed to have children. I said what I said, not mean what I said.
See, you're not taking it far enough. There should be different levels to the shit. If you were messing with little children, then no, you just birth control, no, because all you have to do is stop taking the pill and then you can have kids. They need to be castrated.
Okay, see, there she go. There she
Wait.
go with it though. What
Okay,
was you
so
finna
I
say,
have a
Cornell?
question.
What was y'all
Auntie,
finna say? So we move on.
at the top of the month, I was telling you that I was going through my foster care to being a foster parent and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And they had to sit me down and ask me hard questions because I was a former foster child.
Mm-hmm.
And they asked me a lot of inappropriate questions. As if was I touched in those manners? And I was like, bitch, no. My mama taught me how to kick and punch a nigga in the face. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I never let that go down. And then I started going through my parenting classes and started going because you wanting a child, contrary to the conception, and after you choosing to adopt a child or being a foster parent is a lot, you know? I'm not getting knocked up on accident. No disrespect, you know? But the questions they asked me were so fucking scary. It scared it.
Okay. So, oh, babe.
Don't cry.
Oh,
You gonna make me turn my camera on. You don't. I'm gonna
no.
disappoint Nikki if I turn my camera on.
We're here for you, baby bro. You don't have to be
Listen.
emotional.
They were asking me, they were asking me, do I a lot of inappropriate questions. And as everybody was discussing and everybody was saying to and fro, you guys are mothers, you've birthed your children, you know? And I just
You want my uterus? You can birth a child too. You can have it. I'll give
I'm
it to
about to
you.
say, yeah, you can.
You want my
I still
uterus? I'll
need
give
my
it to you.
uterus because I would like a little girl, but you can borrow mine for
No, you don't
$27.
even need to borrow. You can have it. I'll give it to
no
you.
no that's
Uh,
what Brian no that's what Brian said. He was like, instead of doing his foster care stuff, go find a woman and impregnate her, you know?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. See, I
I
can't help
understand
you
why
with
people
that
do
one.
that.
Look, I can't help you with
Oh,
that
hold
one. But
on,
if
hold
you
on.
want my uterus, I can give you
Just
that.
had an idea, Sir Neil. If like you and your husband decide to do that, well, no, that probably might be more expensive. Y'all could have twins, and then like one would be yours and one would be his. But that'd be like hella expensive.
Look,
Never mind.
I would say, oh, you can have
And
my uterus, but that would mean I will have not. I can't do that one. But
I don't want your uterus, I don't want your pelvis, I don't want your breast, I don't want
listen,
your
I was gonna give you my uterus. You could have sure had it. I don't know how they gonna make the surgery happen for it to get inside your body, but I
Right, but you can
swear
have it.
you could have it, baby. I listen, if they figure out a way for you to get my uterus, I
The
would give
uterus
you it would be
transplant,
an
you can
organ
have it, baby.
transplant, baby. You could have it.
can you
I would
just drop off the baby and leave me the fuck alone?
Right?
no, because
Now
you would
you
push
women
the
got to
No,
go
baby
through it
out.
no,
all.
you got to go through the whole
You
birthing
would go through the
experience.
whole boating
The whole thing.
experience.
Like I don't know
Yes.
how the birthing
I
experience would
don't even
work.
know.
Like that would
I can't
probably
even go
rip
through.
you
I
in
don't even.
half.
No. I can't even go through 9 months. Y'all, no. I'm not going through 9 months of carrying the whole baby.
You
No,
definitely go
It's
through it.
technically supposed to be 40 weeks. Okay, I carried my oldest for 39, my youngest for 38 weeks. It
I
wasn't
was
so
I was
bad
I
in
was
in the middle.
look, I would definitely give you my uterus. You could have had it, baby. You could look if you figure out a way for a doctor to, make it happen. Absolutely. If you figure out a way for a doctor to let it, be functional inside your body, you are more than
Live your
willing
life. Say,
to have
Tracy,
it.
help a brother out. Be a friend and have that baby for them.
Listen, let me
But
tell you
listen, you gonna
something. You will have to fight this fool because if I got pregnant, oh,
nah.
giving out
I'm
uterus like it's
trying.
turkey drives. Okay.
No,
Now
I'm
let's
not
get into
giving
this.
out my uterus. I was going to let him rent it for $20,000.
Listen, I was I
What are
was
you
gonna give him
talking
mine,
about,
but
Joseph? A
there
bitch
was no
got
renting. He
down
could have had mine,
payments.
but he could have had
But
mine
I
for free.
borrowed some money from this lady right here, y'all. This 72-year-old woman is sentenced to, I believe it was 2 years for stealing $574,000 from the church, y'all. This is over the course of 13 years. She was illegally transferring money into her account. This started, long story short, because I read this on something else. Long story short, she was out sick. And there was somebody that came in on her behalf, was basically filling in for her while she was out sick. And they caught wind of some discrepancies with the money that caused them to do some digging. And child, this has only been going on for what? Well, where is it? I think it was in late 2001 is when it was fully uncovered, child. So she had been doing this over the course of 13 years, stealing money from the Lord. Sister Mabel, the one that's on the deaconess board, probably been at every
function of everything to do with the church, and she done stole over $574,000 from the
I
Lord.
was
Y'all still believe in these church people?
no. This was my pertinent question. Was she part of the usher board?
You know she was the usher bird, the deaconess,
She was a
all of
trustee. She
that.
wasn't a part of the
Trustee, the
usher board.
treasurer,
Thank
she was
you.
all up in that. She said
Okay.
a trustee. Yeah, she was a trustee, all right. Trusting taking that money. Trust she was gonna take some money off top.
And no, that's the next one. She's part of Treasury Board, not trustee. She's part of Treasury Board. So she was on the ushers. That's what I had. I was strong asking because it was like you took all that money, baby.
Sister slick with it with her slippery ass hands.
Okay,
See,
so my bad. You go.
go ahead.
No, because my story's kind of long. So why don't you go ahead first?
No, go ahead.
This reminds me of a story that my mama kind of told me regarding Louisville Metro Police and I guess MSD now, kind of, sort of, but without getting too much into it. Somebody at MSD got dirty hands and he's very, very paranoid at his new job because his hands are so dirty. And apparently way back in the day, but not too far in the past, MSD was run by the mafia.
And what's MSD?
Oh, that is our sewer company.
Okay.
Yeah. This gives me very mafia-esque vibe type of deal. Cause how somebody gonna steal from a church from 13 years?
That sounds about right. Listen. But I will say this is what I'm gonna say. So Jen Shaw on Real Housewives stole for about the same amount of time, and she got like 6.5 years. So 2 for Granny don't sound half bad. I mean, I bet she was living it up, vacationing, gambling. I mean, she was living it. She was living it.
Mama had all the Easter hats on lock.
I bet she did.
All the church suits.
Hey,
ready.
Trace, what was that place that one, Salt Lake City? Salt Lake City. That's where she was living at. The rules and jurisdictions are different. And I was like, this bitch going to jail.
Listen, she was living it up because Granny said ADSCNK. I was at that slot machine. I was playing this good
was this
bingo.
a black church or a white church? I'm sorry.
Well,
I'm
13 years. You know she an alabaster. She only got 2 years for stealing for 13 years. That screams alabaster all day, every day.
All
you
day.
know
Because
it.
honestly, at 72 years old, that bitch could have did 8 years and still walked out alive.
She could have. She really could have. Especially
so miss me with that bullshit.
No, correct me. What was the what's their religious belief in the Salt Lake City? It's not Christian.
They are fucking
Latter-day Saints.
Most of them.
Yeah, I said it. Yep.
They're Mormon of the Church of Latter-day Saints.
Yes.
Bro, that video that you sent me, Nikki. Did you send me that video?
Which one?
Did you send me
a lot
video?
of videos?
You did. It was on TikTok. Oh my God. The what was it? 9 wives, 28 kids.
So wait, so I just have one question. You think Granny got any of that money stacked away for her commissary?
She does.
Yes, she does. Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Indeed. She does.
With no hesitation.
Okay, I guess some church bingo games weren't doing it. Sis was breaking a bank, okay?
Well,
I'm going
imagine all that money she stole. She probably stole a lot more and just like really gave it right back to the church. She's probably thinking, oh, you know what? $1,000 is a little bit too much money to spend to steal this week. I'll only steal 800. I'll donate the other 2.
You know, she was like, I worked my ass off for this.
No, she's pocketing. She's pocketing from the basket, passing around the basket, and she's stuffing it in her blouse.
Y'all know the funniest thing I seen in church one time. I will never forget this. When niggas who just got out of jail go to church, why did this nigga?
He had a $20 bill on him, right? Which I get it, because I heard the nigga was asking around if anybody had change. And typically, either you put the whole 20 in there or you don't put nothing in there if you ain't got no change, right? Why this nigga literally grabbed the collection plate as the sisters was passing it down, dug through that bitch and got $19 in change.
So he gave him $1. He gave him $1.
$1 and literally dug through that bitch and
got gave him $1. What do you mean? That's it.
I have seen that.
The woman was like, sir, you go ahead and pass it down. He was like, okay, hold on, I'm getting my change. And the brother was looking like, this nigga is really and I'm thinking, okay, maybe he just finna get 15 back. No, he got a 10. Oh no, he got a 5. Oh no, wait, now he got some what? Did this nigga just get wow, he put $1
You know
in
what?
there.
No, hold up. He needed change. No, all he needed was change for 20. He could donate $1 to get that change, but he needed change for 20. And you, me, and Sir Neale know why he needed that change.
Because he was broke as fuck.
No, it's not a matter of being broke.
Change. He needed change.
Sir Neale, he needed change.
Y'all, we finna get the hell on up out of here. Y'all are ignorant. Make sure y'all go swing by Mizzle. His birthday was on Valentine's Day. Sir Neale Hurston Bih. His birthday was on Valentine's Day. Y'all go make sure you show him some love. Also, make sure you're following baby sis on all of her social media platforms.
My baby had a birthday on Friday.
Her son's birthday was on Friday. Her youngest son. Happy belated birthday to Elijah. And also make sure you're following Sir Neale Hurston Bih on his platforms as well. Bitch. Okay. Holla at your auntie. There I go. There is. Okay. I had really started doing the vlog for, because I was going to vlog my little whole San Antonio trip. But bitch, by the time I got to the hotel, and like I said, by the time I got checked in, I was already tipsy, and it just did not go the way I thought it was gonna had to have gone. And then plus, there was a whole point that I was recording, and the camera wasn't even turned right. That's why you shouldn't record when you're tipsy. So you had to delete all of that.
No,
so
bitch, you just don't record when you tipsy, right? Because most of my TikToks be me. I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
But anyway, so y'all, we finna get the hell on up out of here. Ooh, I got a package outside. We finna have to get on up out of here. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Y'all could have been doing anything else on a Sunday night, but you came here to kick it with us, and we appreciate y'all. Until next time, Real Queens, Real Talk with a gentleman's perspective. We out, y'all. Bye.
All right, now it's time to get up. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here.
Good night, guys.
Thank you. See y'all next Sunday.
See, Mizzle. See,